Hi there! I film a lot of haul videos and favorites videos, but I've never done a video on disappointing products that haven't really worked for me. So I thought that would be a good idea to do today. And starting with makeup, the first product which just I kind of had high hopes for was the Gosh BB powder. They only had 2 shades in the store. This was the lighter of the 2. This is number 6 warm beige, but I noticed on their website that they do actually have lighter shades. So it might just be that because the lighter shades weren't available and I was basically forced to get shade 6 warm beige, that I just got the wrong shade for me, and that could actually just be where the problem lies. I just found that it's kind of oxidized on me. It just looks so orange on me. It usually looks fine when I apply it, and then within quite a short space of time it just starts looking really orange, and then I just look like an Oompa Loompa, and it just did not work for me. This product which didn't work for me at all was the Frieda Luxurious Volume Anytime Volume Refresher Spray. This basically, it's supposed to revive volume when hair falls flat, and you're supposed to just spray your roots and then it gives you like volume, but it doesn't give my hair volume, and it doesn't really seem to refresh my hair very much, so it doesn't really do much of anything. So that one was a disappointment. Another disappointing hair product, slightly disappointing, was the GHD Curl Hold Spray. I had really high hopes for this because GHD are like, you know, the boss of hairstyling, and it also has the heat protect system in it. So if I use this beforehand, my curls still drop within like 2 or 3 hours, so by midday like they've all drooped. It really didn't seem to make any difference to how long the curls stayed in my hair. And then I also find it a bit difficult to apply because it's got a spray nozzle. It sprays like little squirts. So, oh, it smells really nice though. Because it sprays these like little squirts, it's quite difficult to spray it evenly onto your hair, and it makes my hair a bit damp, and then I have to wait for it to dry. So I just found this a little bit difficult to apply. That was a bit of a disappointment. I am quite keen to get the GHD Heat Protect Spray to use when I'm straightening my hair with a straightening iron, because I still have like an immense amount of faith in GHD. This one didn't particularly work for me. And then on to another skincare thing. I thought I would mention the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Lotion. For the first month or so that I used this, I really enjoyed it. And like a bottle of this is sold every 10 seconds or something in the world. So this is sort of like a cult product. And I like the actual moisturizer, but I found that as the weeks went on, my T-zone was getting progressively oilier. So every week it would just be a bit more oily and a bit more oily and I started trying to figure out what was doing this to my skin, because I usually have quite dry skin, and I figured out by cutting out this from my skincare routine that the oiliness basically stopped. Within a few days my skin had gone back to normal, so there was no more excessive oily T-zone, and so I basically figured out that it was this that was causing that. It contained oil, so because it's not oil free, I think it was just exacerbating the oiliness of my skin. The next makeup item that I found disappointing was the Smashbox Brow Tech Trio. I got it in shade taupe / soft brown. This wax stuff, which is my pet hate, and I could only ever use this light color for my brows, even though you can see they are darker than my hair, but the dark one just made my brows too dark, so I couldn't use it. And then the wax stuff, like, I don't know how you're even supposed to use it. It really does get a bit gross, as you can see, like over time. It's this thick, waxy, setting kind of wax for your gel, for your brows. It's really difficult to apply. Like, I'm not sure how you're supposed to apply it. I kind of struggled with that. And then I also found to get it to look invisible in my eyebrows was basically impossible, because you could actually see like traces of this white wax. And so this just did not work for me. And I since got the Smashbox Brow Tech to Go, which is their other brow product, and that is absolutely fabulous. That's like my go-to brow product that I use nearly every day, and it just kicks this one in the butt. And then the next thing I've got is also from Gosh. That is the Velvet Touch Eye Primer. I'm not going to say that this is a terrible product and that it doesn't work, because that wouldn't be true. I just found it a little bit disappointing because I have been using the Urban Decay Primer Potion for like a really long time, and I thought I'd give this a try. In comparison, this just doesn't do the same job. It's just not as good as the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but you can't really hold that against it. It isn't terrible. It does make my eyeshadow last longer than if I'm not wearing any eye primer at all, so it is doing the job to an extent, but I just find that my shadow does eventually start creasing, whereas if I wear the Urban Decay Primer Potion, my shadow does not crease the whole day. Then a few other things on skincare. Something that I found did not work for me is the Pond's Gold Radiance Precious Youth Serum. I was quite excited because the Pond's Gold Radiance range is like an affordable drugstore range, and I thought if it could make a real difference to my skin, then what a bonus. But it looks like this out of the box. What I didn't like about it is, firstly, this dropper just really didn't work. It's very difficult because the liquid inside is so thick. You can see it's like a gel. It's very difficult to work with this dropper. What I didn't like about the whole range in general is that it says it's got real gold microparticles. The combination of the serum and the moisturizer, both of them, I could not wear on their own without makeup. So I couldn't wear the moisturizer and then like not put a decent coverage makeup over, because everything in this range has got these little gold shimmer particles in it, and it makes me look like gilded. I don't quite know how to explain it, but my face starts sparkling and I look a bit like a vampire, and that just did not work for me. And then from hair care to hair removal, I have to mention this Nair Brazilian Sparkle Shower Power Cream. It's basically a hair removal cream, sort of in a clay formula that you can use in the shower. I don't know if I've got like super mutant hair, but it did not do a very good job of removing my hair, my body hair. It's like it removed like a bit of hair, but then like a whole lot of hair was left behind. So it says leave it on for 10 minutes. Even for leaving it on for it says at least 3 minutes. I left it on for 10 minutes and still did not get rid of all my body hair. So this was a bit disappointing. The last product that I wanted to mention that was a bit disappointing is lately I've been suffering from eye eczema. So I get really dry patches under my eyes and on my eyelids. And so I did a bit of research, and a lot of people were recommending balms made from Manuka honey to help their eye eczema. So I found the closest that I could available here, which was the Be Natural balm. Be Natural Head to Toe Healing Beauty Balm. This is made from honey, bee beeswax, raw honey, pollen, propolis, avocado, and sunflower oil. It's completely natural, and I just thought, like, if I can find a really natural remedy that works well, then what a bonus. I have been giving it a good go. Unfortunately, although I'm pretty sure it makes a great all-purpose balm, just if you've really got like dry elbows or things like that, then it's probably like a really great product. But unfortunately for eye eczema, it just had no effect. I used it for a week or two, several times a day, and it just had no effect on my eye eczema. Obviously it would temporarily moisturize the area, but then basically the itchiness and the flakiness just didn't go away. So the only thing that helped for that was the Kiehl's creamy eye treatment with avocado. So that's just a roundup of the few products that I found disappointing. By no means saying that all of them are bad products or that they really don't work. I just think they either didn't work as well as other products that I've tried, or there were things I liked about them, but then there were also things I didn't like about them that sort of cancelled out, so they were just meh. And sometimes it's useful to hear from people who the products just didn't work for, so that you have like a balanced view. So anyway, I hope it was interesting or useful to you, and I'll see you again next time with my next video. Bye!